I know we keep going back to this. Personally, I keep going back to this, but lyrically, we talk about what's really wrong with us. For real, like we talk about the hurt we're experiencing. We talk about sometimes the doubt we're experiencing. I thank God, like you mentioned, the whole verse is talking about how it's a mess, and then just when I ran out of road, I met a man I didn't know. Like our lyrics are literally our story, and it's our story. The testimony of Jesus is the spirit of prophecy, which is when we testify, when we speak about our story, it gives other people hope to believe that, oh my gosh, it can happen for me. I'm not too broken. I'm not too messed up. And people go, things that people are going through with racism, with, you know, so many things people are going through. People need to hear stories about not just when we made it over, but what happened before I met him, what happened, where was I? And when I met him, what happened? I think for us, that's how the Lord is using us, which is really special.
I also think that the music has been impactful thus far is because we recognize that we are in the state that the world is in, and the music gives hope. It gives that beacon of light or something for people to hold on to as the darkness kind of comes in. You know what I mean? Like it gives them hope that it won't always be this way. And I think when my pastor always tells me this, hopelessness makes the heart grow sick. So people's hearts are becoming full of like hope again, and it's clearing out all of the sickness and all of the darkness that are in their hearts because they're listening to things that are saying something that is opposite of what they see around them. It's like, no matter what I see around me, I know that the Lord is good. So I thank God. No matter what I see around me, I know that He's faithful to keep His word. So it's reigniting the hope in the hearts of people everywhere as they listen to the music, because sometimes the darkness around us can make us feel discouraged or make us feel like it'll always be this way or like there's no hope, so what's the point? And I think that that's the reason the music has been impactful thus far, because it's reigniting that thing in them that says, no, it's going to change. Just hold on a little bit longer. So,
just a quick add-on, and a lot of the writing sessions that we have before we begin writing, we speak and we share what's going on within us and around us. And even as I had first gotten introduced into the group of Maverick City, it was through online writing camps. And it was in the middle of the pandemic, and we were stuck at home, and there was racial tension all around us, and so many things going on. And the songs that we wrote were from that place. And I think that that's one of the most powerful things when we write from where we are, and I think that's what everyone's been saying. We weren't just writing like in any direction, we were writing from exactly where we were, and what we felt like people needed to hear, what we ourselves needed to hear. And even a part of Tribal, we had written a song called Still Holy, and we were just literally speaking about how, regardless of what we're facing, what we're going through, what it looks like, that we know that God is still in control.
Sorry, another tagline. I feel like our role is to be like the song, you know, remember the Marvin Gaye song, What's Going On? Yeah. Like in the midst of that movement, that we can make music that encourages people and helps, like Joe said, to give them hope. They say that 11 o'clock on a Sunday morning is the most racist time of the week, right? And so I know a lot of our music is to call the world. I do think we have a role in the church to help desegregate the church, and even to have 1 million subscribers on YouTube means that we don't just give them a sound, but we give them a visual as well. This is what it looks like. This is what's possible in the kingdom, that we can be united and kill this spirit of racism in America.
Oh, thank you. Hi, my name is Kate Bosch, with the National Incarceration Association. My son was a prisoner here in Georgia and recently died of a fentanyl overdose, so I appreciate all the work that you do. I want to say something. Your work is impressive. Gospel and advocacy intersect, right? So gospel is intended as a movement, not a religious movement, not a tribal or ideological movement. Gospel was and still is a social movement, a movement that needs the power of young people. So I want to ask, especially, who's the youngest one up there? Raise your hand. I think it's you. I would like to ask you, what can you do to empower young people to understand what this movement really means?
Yeah, I mean, I think the thing that I hear everyone saying consistently on the stage is being authentic. I think that a lot of young people are turned off by just fake, phony, like even tradition. Like I think we got really good at church. We got really good at shouting and singing songs, and I think that people want something real, and I know we keep repeating it, but people are drawn to real, and they know when we're faking. Like, I think we really think we're fooling people a lot. We're not. And so I think people doing what we're doing, being us, being honest, we're not perfect. We mess up a lot. And I think that that's like the thing that turns people off so much is like, it's something that you can't reach. You see people and you think, oh, I can't do that. But the more honest we are, like we aren't perfect, but Jesus is. Like he really is. And we sing about him because he saved us. He gave us a chance. And so it's just being real and being honest. I'm not perfect, but guess what? I sing about a man who is.